Texas, once solidly red state, turning purple this election season as Democrat Beto O'Rourke is in a tight race with Senator Ted Cruz. The rising Democratic star has raised $70 million. That's almost double that of Senator Cruz, but half of that money came from outside the Lone Star State. So how will the money poured into this state impact the election outcome? Joining me now, Attorney General from the great state of Texas, Ken Paxton, who also facing a tough re-election fight of his own. Ken, thanks for joining the show.
Hey, it's great to be back. It's a good day in Texas, and I think things are going to go quite well here today.
Yeah, it's amazing because all of a sudden Texas has become something of a litmus test for the entire country. Is that true in your mind? Do you think as Texas goes, so goes the rest of the nation?
Well, I do think that's true, and I think that's why you're seeing so much money put into the state, because if we lose Texas, it will be difficult to elect a Republican president in the future. It will be difficult to hold Congress. I mean, obviously, the left sees an opportunity here, and that's why they're pumping millions and millions of dollars in to try to defeat our Texas candidates.
They also understand that Texas, you've got a booming Hispanic population. Some folks even say at some point the Hispanics will outnumber white residents, maybe as soon as 2022, and it circles back to things like this immigration issue. We've got the caravan, which is approaching. How does all of this play in the current day politics, and how will it play in the future?
Well, look, Republicans have done pretty well, going back to George W. Bush, going back to Governor Perry, have done really well. Governor Abbott has done really well with Hispanics, largely because they share a lot of our values. I mean, they're hardworking, they're very faith-oriented, and I think a lot of those Hispanics are voting Republican. What
do you make of the politicalization of the caravan? You know, I looked at some of the data, Ken, and I think Americans would be shocked that individuals granted asylum in 2016, El Salvador, 1,400, Guatemala, 1,300, Honduras, 885 people, Mexico, 455. I mean, you know, if you have thousands of people approaching your border at the same time claiming they're all seeking asylum, it blows away these numbers.
No, there's no doubt. I mean, these are much larger numbers than we've seen in the past, and it is odd that the timing is coinciding with our midterm elections. You know, many people think there is a tie to some organized effort to affect the midterm elections, and I frankly think it's backfired.
The money pouring into your state, what do you make of it? Some are saying Beto O'Rourke, who last I read wasn't sharing it with any of his Democratic colleagues or friends, maybe setting himself up for a presidential run in 2020. But it's mind-boggling, and it speaks to something. You know, it's not interference per se, but it is unnerving, I think.
Yeah, and it's interesting. The more he talks about these liberal policies that fit California better than Texas, the more money he raises, and yet, as he does that, as Texans find out what his real views are, it obviously affects the vote, and it makes it harder for him to win in Texas. But he seems to be setting himself up for a future run, like, as you said, maybe for president.
Let me ask you about your race. It's pretty close. And what's going to make the difference tonight?
Look, I think Republicans are getting out. We've checked most of these counties. Obviously, the Democrats are voting well in places like Travis County, but the county I'm from, Collin County, has the highest turnout in the state as of Friday, 2 weeks of early voting. And so it's also clear that Republicans are voting. So as long as our people get out, we win, and we'll win by, I think, decent margins.
You know, Ken, we started the show off talking about the Trump effect. And I think the record amounts of money being spent, the record amounts of output, you know, early voting, people who are going to go to the polls. Can we all agree at least maybe on one thing, that it's working, that America is working and Americans are doing their part? I think that's a good subplot to all of this.
No, there's no doubt that the Trump administration has brought more prosperity to our state, to the entire country, with jobs, tax cuts, less regulation, the very things that we've been begging for in Texas, and that give our people opportunity to create jobs and create wealth and create opportunity for our children. It's been really excellent, and it's had a great impact on the country.
All right, Ken, thank you very much. Always great seeing you.